Hi, my name is Pau and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be designing some new stickers, and if I remember correctly, in the last sticker part video I did both pigeons and frogs, but today is going to be snails. A small thing before I start with the video. You might have noticed this already and you are going to notice it anyways because I'm moving my hands a lot. I look like eating. That is because I had a small accident. Just before I started recording, I was holding something in my hands quite big and it just fell because I'm that stupid. And my nail decided to get stuck inside the thing and just go with it. So I'm now missing a big chunk of my nail and it was bleeding, so I'm now eating mi casa basically. So yeah, I'm okay though. Like, it did hurt, but I'm okay. I'm just clumsy, so I'm used to it. I'm going to complain first thing because once again I forgot to put the white background when I was drawing, and now the whole speed paint has a black background, which I hate. So I keep doing the same thing and then I want to hit my head against my very hard European walls. I just don't like how it looks. I think it looks too harsh with the absolutely black background with the drawing on top. So I am so sorry I made the same thing twice already. I just focus too much when I'm drawing and coloring and forget that it doesn't look great on the recording as I'm saying it while drawing. Yeah, into the video, finally. I don't think snails are a really interesting animal to talk about, or to draw even, but I don't know, one day I just really wanted to draw some snails, so that's exactly what I did. And I actually had quite a lot of trouble trying to draw the bodies, which sounds a bit ironic because they are really simple animals, but that was like exactly the whole problem. You just have like the shell that is round and it's hard and it's there, so you cannot do much about it, and then the body is just there, like a slimy small body, so you don't have extra things to move like a tail or like paws or anything like that, which makes it quite complicated when it comes to drawing any kind of expressive poses. Basically, the angry snail was by far the easiest one, and I obviously use the angry pigeon, as a reference for the pose. The other two were a bit harder, especially the sleepy one, because I wanted them to look different. And with the sleepy snail, well, I will assume that the sleepy snail will be inside the shell, but if I put the snail inside the shell, you don't see the snail, which is a problem. Then the small sprout, I didn't know where to put it at the beginning, and for some reason it felt wrong to put it on his head, so I just placed it randomly where it fit. Also, it's not obvious on the speed paint, obviously, but I actually spent probably over half an hour just like scrolling through Pinterest because I could not think of any accessory to give him. So he ended up with 2 flowers, and we are going to ignore that for the dandelion to be that small compared to the snail. The snail would probably have to be around the size of like a medium dog, but that doesn't matter because it looks cute, and we are going to ignore that the snail is not actually that size, and it makes no sense whatsoever compared to the dandelion, but we ignore that. I actually really like snails. I know a lot of people find them quite disgusting because they are really slimy, and I actually dislike slugs. I find those disgusting, but they look different in my opinion, and the shell gives the snails a lot of points because they don't like you and they just hide. So I think that's really cute. They also make me feel like the worst person ever whenever I accidentally step on one of them, because they are just there slow and small trying to go with their day, and you just step off them and they crack and they die, and then I feel guilty for days. It doesn't happen often at all. One, because it doesn't rain here that much, so they don't get out that much. Secondly, because I look down to the ground when I'm working so I don't step on things, and last reason, because I work from home now, so I don't get out of my house and there are no snails in my house, so there are not possibilities of me stepping one if I don't go outside. Now that I have said something about my job, a small life update. I am now working as a teacher. I think I said, I don't remember in which one, but I am quite sure I said in one of my videos that I was thinking about starting teaching Spanish online, but I actually had no experience teaching whatsoever back then. I did help like a few friends before exams or my younger sister sometimes, but that was about it. What I do have is experience starting with new languages, and that's useful in this case. I don't think I can count English in that group because I started English when I was like a kid in school, and after school I just decided to watch everything in English, or like YouTube and movies, and that's basically how I learned like everything I know about English right now. But I did have to study German properly when I moved to Germany. My ability to retain said language is not the point. I haven't used it in like 6 years, I think. So forgetting everything is justified, I think, in this case. I have also started with both Japanese and Chinese. I'm not studying Japanese at the moment because I'm not going to use it anytime soon. But I am studying Chinese. I'm a bit stuck, but it's just a problem with the characters. I have tried this before. Chinese characters are not fun. It's a lot of work to do, but that was not my point with this at all. My point was I have tried multiple books of each of the languages that I just mentioned, and I actually looked over multiple Spanish learning books before starting with the classes. People just usually go to the bookstore and buy a language book or online. In my experience, I don't think those books do a great job at explaining stuff. They do something that I really hate. They basically just try to teach you a lot of stuff at once without explaining what you are doing. So then you have to memorize random stuff and guess how the sentences work. I think that's really confusing when you try to start adding new stuff and make different sentences because you don't understand why you are using those words. And grammar is a bit boring. I think studying grammar is not fun, but it's there for a reason, even if we don't like it. I also know that when you start, you have to learn so many new things to be able to make like the most simple sentences, which is quite annoying actually, and boring and stressful. But even though it adds a few extra classes to the process, I think being able to understand what words you are using, why you are using them, when to use them, when not to use them, where to put them, it just makes everything much easier. So I basically just thought, well, it can't hurt to try. And I am now working full time and making a full salary just with teaching. So it was kind of, I really needed a job when I started. So it was kind of two birds, one stone kind of deal. And I would say it's going great. I'm enjoying the process, which is really nice. But yeah, it's obviously taking most of my time because I have up to 8 classes a day, so 1 hour each. And that is basically why I'm still uploading like one video every 2 weeks, because I don't have more time. I will obviously love to have some like extra hours here and there to draw a bit more and record more videos, but again, rent needs to be paid, and I actually enjoy teaching quite a lot. I think it's entertaining, and the best part is that I can stay at home. I can work in my room instead of in a random restaurant or a bar, which is much more comfortable for me. It makes it much easier in many ways. So a win-win. So on one side, everything that I just said has obviously been really good for me, but on the other side, I don't really have time to draw. I am still doing random things here and there. I am obviously still posting, so I have to create content anyways. And I would say around half of my videos are about things that are actually new. Like most of my content is things that I just drew before the video, the week before the video. For example, the bookmarks were all new, and all of the bookmarks that you are going to see in the channel are new right before the video. For example, the sticker packs are older. I drew most of them a few months ago. Not the snails, actually. Today's video was about something new that I created not long ago. my point is that I'm not doing full illustrations like I used to do, like all of my fan art, because I don't have time. I'm not drawing fan art at all, because when I draw, I prefer to just start drawing and finish the illustration on the same day or the day after, max. I don't like doing 10 minutes here and 10 minutes the day after, and then I cannot draw for 2 like that's not something I enjoy. So I'm not starting any fan art, and it feels a bit like I'm failing at the I'm an artist part, which is stupid. Like, I wouldn't even think about that if we were talking about any other person. If someone was just drawing stickers, I will still think and say, oh, that's an artist. They are drawing, and I'm drawing. So it makes no sense whatsoever. And I know it's wrong, I know it's not the correct way of thinking. It's not nice at all to think that about myself. I know it's just me putting like this specific and really stupid expectation on myself, and like thinking what I should or should not do as a real artist. Again, I know it's not correct to do that or think that. It's not something I think about all of the time. It's something that it's in the back of my mind, and sometimes, I don't know, it comes out, I think about it, I feel insecure about whether it's being an artist a real job, am I doing enough, all of those things. I don't think that about other people, as I just said, it's just me thinking about me. I don't think it's something uncommon. I think a lot of artists do think that way sometimes. That's why I just decided to talk about it. I don't think it's something uncommon, so probably some people are going to understand that. Even you might understand it even if you are not an artist about other things that you do. So I guess it's really easy to say, oh, you have to be kind to yourself, until you have to do it and apply it to your own life. Then it's not that easy. I guess it's just practice, like with drawing. So that's why I wanted to talk about it a bit. Going back to the snails, this will be the end result. I don't have much more to say about them, honestly. The baby is just like a silly little guy on a leaf. There's not much I can say about him, honestly. Well, my favorite one, as always, would be the angry one. I always joke about it and say, that's me. The angry one, that's me. I don't know, I just find it really funny. And, oh, the color palette. I didn't really struggle with it. I just had like multiple options for the color palette. They were quite similar, like the same kind of colors basically, and I just went with I don't know, I think this one is quite basic. I didn't want it to be like super boring, so I went more on the orange side than the brown side. I think it looks quite cute, honestly. I actually have some stickers because I wanted to see how they look, and I have a few things to say. I think this one has the perfect size. Look at this guy, he's really handsome. Perfect size. However, for some reason, these two are smaller. Like, not just a few millimeters. Like, that's much smaller. They should be the same size. I don't know why they made them different sizes. Like, that makes no sense whatsoever. And then the baby is humongous. He was not supposed to be this big. He was supposed to be much smaller, because that's the baby. Then the dandelion is quite big too, but I think it looks really cute. I will still make it a bit smaller, because it's almost the same size, but this one looks really cute. This one is also humongous. It's really cute. I love this guy actually. But he's humongous too. He should be smaller. I don't know what happened there. Then, as I already said before, I don't love the printing quality. The sticker itself is a nice quality. I don't think you can notice. It's a bit pixelated again. The lines don't look perfect. I think the colors don't always turn out perfectly. I think these kind of shades are not a problem, but with some other stickers, they are. Also, can you guys see these? And these? That's not supposed to be in there. Like, that's just, like, bad quality altogether. And then, I don't know if you can see it. This is just another, I have two of this. There's a line in there. Like, it's, I don't know if you can see it. And I don't like that. That's not nice. So I have been searching for another place to print my stickers. Well, I have been searching for a while now. I have said this before. And I have used Bograce before. I don't know if that's the way of pronouncing that. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the name. But not for stickers. Like everything I have ordered from them has like a really, really nice quality, and I really like their products, so I might just order the stickers from them. The thing is that it gets expensive because like all of these will go in the same pack. So I had to order a bunch of them, and it gets expensive because of the shipping. But they have, like Bograce have like a really nice quality, so maybe I should just do it. Like if I open an online shop, I think I'm going to order them from Bograce, just to spend like an extra few euros on the stickers, and it will be fine because I know the other things I ordered from them look perfect. But these do not, and I'm not happy about this. I actually don't have much more to say, honestly, because, well, I'm planning on... You're going to see more videos with animals, because I already have 2 or 3 sticker packs already designed and finished, so more videos for those. And I'm planning on drawing more packs with different animals, but if you guys have any suggestions about little guides to draw, just put them in the comment, because I will be really happy to accept like new suggestions. I don't plan on stopping making stickers, so that would be really nice. And yeah, that is basically all for the SNAIL sticker pack video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the stickers with the designs. Don't forget that everything is linked down below. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more content, and I will see you next time. Bye!